Oh my god. All right.
We can't go back and tell these stories again.
I mean, we could tell some of them, but uh, none of that. After you took that phone call in the middle of the beginning of the episode, nothing got recorded. So I hit record now, and we're at 20 seconds in.
This is unbelievable. So just so everybody knows, we gotta at least tell the story. So I took a call, and he tells me call him back. We speak for 30 minutes, 35 minutes, tell some good stories, and he goes, you literally said, "Oh no, what? I don't think we're recording." What do you mean we're not recording?
Oh,
We're not recording. The bar is moving, but nothing is recording.
I got such a headache from laughing.
I cannot believe that just happened.
Oh, there were some good stories.
I can't even duplicate what I just said. There's no way.
Oh, I'm dying. All right, well let's briefly.
Okay, let's just briefly, because now you're cutting into my food time here.
Listen, we're about to enter a weight loss challenge. I don't, you weighed in yesterday. I don't know if you want
So
to
you
go.
didn't hear the haircut story got cut out? I can't even tell it again. Are you shitting me?
Oh, I'm
I
dying.
told an entire story on how I went to get a haircut yesterday and had to wait an hour, and Karen, who looked like Big Bird, cut in front of me, and then Eugene Levy cut in front of me again. I had to wait an hour to get a haircut. Then the credit card machine was down, so I had to go next door to Publix to get cash to pay this woman.
By the way, as soon as they sent me to go get cash, I would have fucking left. I've been like, you got to be kidding.
No, but I go there sometimes.
Well, you'd have to go somewhere else.
Oh, what a Seinfeld episode. And then I go to the new place and she's there. And she's
Yes.
like, "Oh, you." And I'm like, "What are you doing here?" She's like, "I work here now. Now I can't go there?
Right, now there's two places you can't go.
Now I'm banned from the only two haircutters in Georgia?"
By the end of the Seinfeld episode, your kid's cutting your hair with one of those vacuum flow beads.
Right, because I can't get a haircut anymore. I cannot believe you didn't hit record.
I did. I don't know what happened.
You know what? Blake's going to love this one.
Oh, my God, Blake. You had to bring him up.
It's his birthday today.
It is his birthday. That's all I got to say about that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, listen, any more, we'd have to pay him.
Right. So, oh man. So yeah, you told the story and about how hard it was for you to adjust week 2, and you're still not adjusted to like an
No,
8.
week 2, I haven't adjusted to work. I can't do the 8 to 5 schedule here. I'm struggling. I just can't. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's funny that you that a 3-week layoff throws you way out of whack. Like you can't just come back. But I guess that's the way it is when you come back from vacation.
I mean, I gained 25 pounds too in 3 weeks.
Well, that's impressive. I did that while still working.
Right, and dieting.
Right, quote unquote dieting. I was overeating. Yeah. I was just eating the right.
You were too many calories.
I was eating the right kinds of foods, just way too much of it. And yeah, I didn't tell my free pizza story and about how I ate all weekend. I probably gained 5 pounds this weekend in preparation for this contest that we're doing.
So ridiculous that you didn't hit record. I'm blown away. That's the point we're at right now.
I did hit record. It wasn't that I didn't hit record. It was that when you got the call, you said, "Can you pause it?" I hit pause, and then the phone hung up. And then when I hit pause again to re-record, I think it didn't do that. It didn't re-record, but one of the audio bars were still moving as if, when you're talking. So I didn't really realize anything was wrong. So, yeah. So we'll make it a quick Furlough Files and get the fuck out of here. We got the weigh-ins today, and we're the weight loss challenge is you versus me. who can lose the most weight. It doesn't matter what we weigh at, or we're not both trying to hit a certain number. It's whoever loses the most weight, because we're coming in at different weights. And I told you that I weighed in at a whopping, shocking, eye-opening, life-changing 230 pounds.
I'm blown away.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you like 210, 215.
Yeah. I've really gone off the rails. This weekend,
Right.
like I said, I knew that we were starting this challenge, and I'm like, well, let me get a pizza in on Friday. And then Friday I eat the pizza, and of course, like we do, we post the food pictures on our Breakfast Club Instagram, because that's basically just food pictures. And
Right.
it's funny, each of our social medias is something like totally different. But so the food one is our Instagram, and it's not limited to breakfast, but there's a lot of good breakfast pictures on there. So I get the message the next morning from the pizza place. I don't care. I'll say Davey's Best Pizza. I'm not trying to,
Right.
give them a plug.
We
or
should
not
put them over.
Yeah,
though.
why not? But I don't know who's listening that is within arm's reach of that place to get,
Marco's mother-in-law.
to
Who
get
else?
delivery, right? I don't think they don't live in Davie. So anyway, you just made me laugh with that. So they message me and they go, "Hey, you guys post more pictures of our food than we do. We really appreciate it. We'd like to give you a free meal, like a family meal." And I guess their family eats a lot less than my family, because the free meal, I'm not complaining at all. Free is free. Was a pizza and an order of an appetizer of fried ravioli, which both were delicious. And I didn't say this before, but I'll say it now, that the best seasoning you can have on food, no matter what type of food, Italian, American, sushi, whatever, the best seasoning you can have on food is free.
Right.
Everything tastes better when it's free. So that food was delicious. And because I knew I was getting that night, during the day I had like 2 meals of pasta. I ate a whole box of pasta in 2 meals. And then since the snowball was rolling downhill, on Sunday I was like, well, fuck it. Let me just tick off the couple of cravings I have left before I'm doing this weight loss challenge. So I got Chinese food and sushi. And so, when I weighed in today, I knew I was going to be heavy. I knew it. And I think 5 pounds of that is from this weekend. So.
Sure. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I'm still shocked. And I knew it was coming too. I knew it was going to be big, because like I'm getting to that point where when you put a shirt on,
I know what you're going to say.
you're so wide that it gets shorter.
I knew you were going to say that, because I put a shirt on it says double X in the tag.
Uh-huh.
I put it on and I was like, I feel like the blue meanie. My stomach's hanging out. I can't go to work like this.
Yeah. It's bad for both of us. And now,
Right.
speaking of both of us, I have now officially weighed in at 230. Where are you, my friend?
272.
A tight, lean, mean 272. That's like a number on a aircraft.
Do you know? Well, we didn't even talk about this on the deleted file.
The deleted files.
This is the most I've ever weighed in my life.
Right.
Because last contest we did, I was like 265. I don't think I was over that. I may not even have been 265, but 272 is the most I've ever weighed. It's probably why I can't sleep, walk, tie my shoes, put a shirt on.
I had that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not. I mean, you're taller than me, but you're not. You're not 42 2 pounds taller than me. So,
No.
so I can imagine with what I'm going through right now with back pains. I mean, dude, my back was jacked this morning until the painkillers kicked in.
Right.
And like the whole like you can't. It's hard to like tie your shoe from front. You have to kind of reach your leg back to put your to slip your shoe over your ankle, and then
awful.
Yeah, there's some issues I'm having, and constantly tucking my shirt into the back of my jeans so that I'm not ass cracking everywhere. And the fact that I have like literally, other than my work shirts, I have like 2 shirts that fit.
Yeah,
I
can't even put my pants on.
My dad has a birthday barbecue tomorrow, and I'm like half considering calling in sick to it because I have no normal clothes to wear to it.
Oh my god!
I'm so upset too because I had gotten down like 2 years ago when I was like hitting the gym and dieting and whatever. I got down to 188, and then life happened where I wasn't able to really go to the gym anymore. And
I mean, I was 215 a year ago.
215?
I was 212 in Las Vegas, October. 2018.
212. So you've gained 50 pounds. No, you've gained 60 pounds.
Yeah.
You've gained 60 fucking pounds, dude. I've only gained like 45 or 40.
Oh, like that makes it okay.
I mean, a little bit. I mean, listen, whatever little victories I can take from this, I'm going to take from this. Okay, so
yeah.
So the idea is from these numbers, whoever weighs in at the end of this and has lost the most pounds will be the winner. And so we decided that we're going to do it for 4 weeks. Although 4 weeks is good. 4 weeks is enough to put a dent. And so that leaves us recording that episode on the 16th, which would air the 17th of next month of July.
Yep.
Okay. So, and so what else did we cover? Okay. We are trying to figure out what the stipulations are. Like if I lose, what's my punishment or humiliation or whatever? And if you lose, what's your punishment or humiliation? And I didn't really have anything for you because when Mark and I were talking about it, we were saying how most of anything I could think of that would humiliate you, you already do on TikTok anyways, and would benefit from. And so we may not have that until next week. And me, you were kicking around some ideas that involved former WCW wrestler Disco Inferno.
Right.
And me either putting him over or having to do posts wearing a Disco shirt or a Disco Inferno shirt.
There's just a long feud between you two that I think we can benefit from.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how many people know about that feud or have we really even talked about it extensively. But
you should save it for the other podcast so that everyone listening to this has to go listen to the other one.
Okay. So next podcast, the main podcast, which we don't really have a name for, we'll call you in, and we'll talk about it there.
Right.
But yeah. Basically, he and I have had a long social media feud that has migrated from like Facebook to Instagram to Twitter. Basically wherever Disco's posting. And we troll each other, and it's for anyone who has seen it, they all enjoy it. So yeah, but we'll have to come with something for you, and maybe if somebody who knows you who listens to this,
right,
has an idea or a suggestion. Otherwise, we'll all just rack our brains this week and try and figure one out.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lose, but that's okay.
What's that?
I'm not gonna lose.
Oh well, listen. You keep saying that, but I I know you've mentioned that your heart's not in it, and I know your heart's not in it because you were trying to back out today, saying that you don't want to do the diet because you're getting a lot of TikTok backlash.
Right. My TikTok ladies love me, fat and hairy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll still be hairy.
I'll still be fat.
Well, that was my argument. Was that 30 days? How much can you lose? You'll still be fucking fat.
I bet I can lose 20 to 25 pounds in 30 days.
Well, this is the bet because I am going to shoot for 30. I am shooting for 30 and 30.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. But if that's what's required to defeat you, then that's what it's going to take. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I may only eat 5 times this whole month, but
Oh God.
but I am committed because you won the first weight loss challenge, and now I need to even it up. I cannot abide you being 2-0 over me. I cannot abide you being undefeated against me. These are things I cannot abide, and I know how much you hate losing and how much you hate losing to me.
Right.
That
To you.
that it's fuel for my fire for sure.
And we discussed on the deleted episode here that
The deleted files.
the deleted files. If you do happen to win, that our final, round 3
Because we'll be 1-1.
will be 1-1 is going to be opposite of weight loss. We're going to do an eating contest.
Okay. But I want it said here and now on your honor that you're not going to throw this just in order to have the pizza contest.
No, because I don't think I don't want to lose to you. I don't want to lose to you.
Okay.
Because when I beat you again and I'm 2-0, like, I mean, it doesn't even matter going forward. We can do whatever contest you want.
No, I think
I'm still up 2-1.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, then I'd have to be like double or nothing or something.
Right, because this is the ball's in my court.
Yeah,
I really feel I have the advantage here.
yeah, but do you really want? But again, you don't want to lose, so
No, but I think I don't want to lose. I don't like losing in general. I don't want to lose to you. But you're so obsessed with winning. I don't think you're going to win. I think you're going to falter.
you think I'm going to stumble?
I think you're going to stumble. And I don't think you're going to stumble and eat something you shouldn't. I think you're going to stumble and not eat enough. And then you're going to start overeating again. You're going to be all over the board. You're going to be the guy who's so winning, he loses.
Well, we'll see. I mean,
Head right. You don't even know it.
you think you're in my head? You are.
Oh, yeah.
You are nowhere in the proximity. Like on the GPS, if it said places near me, my head would not be on that list.
Listen.
I'm telling you, this is going to, the way you're talking and the attitude you have right now, this is going to be extra crushing for you, which makes it extra rewarding for me.
Oh, listen, at the end of the day, we'll both lose weight. And maybe I'll stop having the fat man cough because I can't stop coughing because I can't breathe.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I can't even imagine. I mean, again, like I said, you're taller than me, so like you're supposed to be a little heavier, but I could never imagine being 272.
Yeah, me either.
Dude, that's like, I mean, I saw that TikTok of you trying to button your pants.
I couldn't. That would feel.
I literally, remember what I asked you? I said, are those extra, did you get smaller pants for the gag? And you're like, no, those are my work pants.
That was real.
Yeah, that was, I think we talked about it on last week's Furlough Files, but, yeah, you need to.
Are we done here? Because you couldn't start to record. You cut into my dinner and to my donut time.
Well, you're supposed to be in a eating competition, in a weight loss competition, not an eating competition. So, I mean, I know you're a little confused, and like I said, that's why I'm a little wary about this. It feels like you're torpedoing it from minute one.
I'm not giving you I am not telling you my secrets that will be starting tomorrow. I can't give you all the info.
Well, were you taking PEDs or something?
No. This is a clean contest, my friend.
All right.
This is Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa.
All right. If you want a clean contest, we'll have a clean contest.
This is a clean contest with dedication and heart and passion that I'm going to put into this.
All right, man. I mean, you're talking a big game. But for someone who said he didn't want to do keto, and you do so well, like you anger me when you do keto because you're like, oh, it's been 1 week, I've lost 15 pounds, and I'm like looking at what I'm reading as if it's Chinese because it doesn't make any fucking sense, and and you're like talking like this time you don't want to do that, and I'm like, yeah, then that works in my favor. I encourage it, but
listen. I got till the clock strikes midnight tonight to decide what diet I'll be doing.
You could. I don't care when you start. You could start at 2 weeks from now. I mean, do me that favor. I don't care. But I'm just saying that we're officially on the clock now. So if you don't start soon, I might get too much of a lead on you. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, you've been eating keto for weeks and you're fatter.
Yeah. But
listen.
But I'm going to cut all those bad ones out. I'm going to cut all the high calorie stuff out. I'm not going to eat like a whole container of whipping cream in like 2 days in my coffees anymore. You know what I mean?
All right, we'll see.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well,
all right.
I think so. Our idea for next week is, well, we'll get back to the Furlough Files next week. I think there's going to be some good stories that we remember to record. And I'm still laughing at that. And we'll have to let's set the deadline for next week that we have to come up with penalties for whoever loses.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So speaking of lean and mean, this episode is lean and mean, as we the last one was about 45 minutes and we didn't record anything past the first 3. You got anything else?
No, I don't have anything else.
All right, man. Well, just look, just like prepare yourself for a humiliation. I don't want this to be like another shock. Like, I don't want this to be as big of a surprise as when you saw you were, 270 on the scale. I want to warm you up for this so you don't like do anything drastic when you lose.
All right, I'll see you in 30 days.
30 days? I'll see you here for the next Furlough Files.
I can't tell you my secrets next week. That's all.
I mean, you're not really? You're not going to, I mean, the listeners need to hear something. I bet if we tune in the TikTok, we'll know everything.
This is true.
Yeah. All right. So,
all right.
So tune in to Anthony's TikTok and you'll be able to see his weight loss regimen and how and what not to do to win a competition.
Wow. All right. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.